Hi guys, so here we are again in our backyard in the middle of the winter, just standing here and talking, and today's topics are these windshields.
Old and new. Now this old one served purpose pretty well. It's original Honda stall windscreen. It's actually attached with this attachment on top, which helps the wind flow go above the helmet. And it's actually pretty well for what it does. In the summertime you would still get some breeze around it, as it's
From this state, from this state you can see it served the purpose. It's really dirty.
yes. And here, as you can see, it's becoming wider at this point, which actually helps deflect the wind from the body. But here on top of it, it's not so wide enough, so you would say in the winter time you still feel some breeze, especially if the wind is strong or if it's hitting you from the side. So for those reasons I actually wanted to get something different, so I got this one. It's a GP Kompozit windscreen, and it's still the same height as this one. So if you compare them like this, putting in front, you would see that's
They match.
yeah, the height is quite the same. It's like 53 centimeters, but this one, the new one, the GP Kompozit, is wider up. It's actually almost 14 centimeters, I think, wider. So I'm expecting this thing to help deflect the wind more from the helmet sides, which would help me during the winter ride. Again, as I was saying, it's actually good to have some breeze in the summertime when it's a bit warmer. But when it's winter time, I would just prefer to have nothing. So I'm just hoping this is the way to go, and we'll see. What do you think, Tanya? What do you like more? What is your preferred?
Well, this one because it's clean and nice, shiny.
Oh, imagine that I clean this one. Imagine that this is clean.
Well,
Go from the front and check.
okay.
So this is the old, this is the new one.
I like this one.
Why?
I don't know, it looks like a rooster.
This looks like what?
Rooster.
Now it looks like a rooster.
Yes.
Okay, then this is actually having not so high chances of staying on my bike, but
No, this is a good thing.
why?
Because they rock. Roosters are awesome.
Okay guys, so you see what kind of a wife I have. Anyways, good that she loves me. So, and she loves roosters. So we'll see how it performs. See you in the next piece of the video. Bye bye.
Tanya, say bye.
The windshield actually is built quite nicely. I don't even see any difference in quality between the... Oh my god, this guy is crazy, man. This guy is actually crazy. Unbelievable, man. Oh my god, where was I? Yeah, so it's the glass thickness, or the plastic thickness, this is actually acrylic, I think, the material is same as the Honda original touring screen or the tall screen, and it's actually similar in size. It's 53 centimeters tall, and it's I think around 12 to 13 centimeters wider up. So over here I've noticed that one with the original Honda touring screen, that screen is actually not so wide up, so it actually doesn't give any turbulence, so the wind is actually quite fine. It's just when you notice it when it's cold weather, so when the wind is a little bit unstable, you will feel the wind touching you on your cheeks if you open the helmet, but only then. And then I wanted to experience something else and to see if some other screen is maybe better for me, for my height of 182 centimeters. What I've noticed, actually they're same in the height, but this one I think it's a little bit more angled towards the rider, whereas the Honda original touring screen is more upright. And this one, so now I'm comparing both of them without the additional small windscreen that I had in my previous videos. So this one actually hits more of the helmet's upper area. So with the Honda's screen, I notice that the wind blast goes a little bit higher. With this one, a little bit lower, which I believe is because this windscreen is a bit more angled, like I said. Otherwise, on the sides, I've noticed that Honda's original screen hits more. So over here from the left and the right side, I noticed more wind touching my helmet. But with this one, because it's so wider over here, it's less pronounced. So what's the main difference is that with this one we have more wind on the upper area of the helmet but less on the sides. And also over here it's not so wide, if you notice over here, whereas the Honda screen is a bit wider in this area, which I actually feel more on my elbows. So the difference is not very big. It also depends on how tall the rider is and the torso of the rider. But so far I'm pretty satisfied. It's just I would really like to have more wind protection for my upper side of helmet, so I can open my visor and I can ride in calm bubble of air. So what I'm gonna actually do next is I'm gonna put the extension for the windscreen, which I found on AliExpress, and you're actually extending these parts, so the holders for the windscreen, so the windscreen actually can be put in a higher position. It's like you can slide your visor, your windshield up or down to put in desired position. And for my height, like now you're looking through the windshield because my camera is positioned on my chin, but I am seeing over it, like 10 centimeters over it, I'm seeing this guy, this scooter in front of me, which means that I'm gonna try to raise it for 5 to 10 centimeters and see how it performs. And I'm gonna also do that for the Honda's original tall screen, and I'm gonna see what suits my body and my big head better. So the conclusion is that you need to test things out, because the bikes come set for one specific type of person. Maybe that person who tested the bike, maybe for majority or the average of all the riders, how they take it, and then they say, okay, this is gonna be so wide, this is gonna be so tall. But we are all different. We have different length of legs, torso, the shoulders width and everything. So it's the best thing you can do to test things out. Maybe go to the store, but that's actually not possible in my country to test things out like that. You can test things out by only ordering, and you cannot return it. Like I've been in Germany, and in Germany if I don't like anything I can return it. In Serbia there is no right like this. You take it and you cannot return it back if you open the package and you try things out. But if you have the chance, test it if your country or law allows it. If not, then you would be like me. You buy things, you test them out, you see how they perform. Luckily this windscreen is actually not expensive at all. My voice is breaking again like I'm a teenager. So this was like 70 something euros. I think you can buy it even for cheaper, like 60 euros. And I must say it looks very nice. It has this black portion over here. It's used the lines of the bike really nicely. But in order for me to be, like I said, more satisfied, like fully satisfied, I would need to test out with the height adjuster. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.